What's up, fellow Mazza guys? How's it going? I just concluded most, if not all, the interviews with you guys, and I was not going to interview myself, so I figured what I'll do instead is sort of a opening monologue to introduce Mazza Bowl and the festivities that are going to follow this week during Media Week. So, a lot of you got some weird-ass questions, and justifiably so. You guys know me. I'm not a normal guy. All your questions were, for the most part, asked to at least a few of the members, and some of them got quirky. Some of them, really had you thinking, and I got excited. I got very, very into it with the questioning. Now, one of the most popular question I think that I had that had all of you scratching your heads and got the most ums and hms and was definitely the walk-up song question. I like that one, and I think it was an important one. It goes to more. It's not just like a rash decision that you guys had to make where, you have a guy like me won't pick Ludacris's Get Back, Each song sort of, in a way, found its way to explain who you are. Not who you are as a person, but the type of, where you come from. Like, when I interviewed Alsev in the first interview that didn't go so great because of his Bluetooth, his first thought was, I guess I can't pick Kaltum because it's too slow, and I had, like, Stan pick Taylor Swift. These were great ones. These were, they all told to who you are, and, like, you'll listen throughout the interview process. And I really, really enjoyed every second of this, and I really enjoy doing it, and I do it out of the goodness of my heart, because I love you guys, really, to the fullest extent. I wouldn't have spent, obviously, what's over 2 hours of interviewing and on doing this just because, some game. Let me extend a couple thanks before I continue. Mocas has been a spectacular help in everything Media Week. We've had questions and things that were people have had technical difficulties in terms of the podcast, and Mocas helped relieve that situation. Mocas also had a lot of great ideas in terms of what we should do for Media Week. So I wanted to extend a really special thanks to that kid over there, and he's really a special guy. Another thanks to Stan, who I think is my perfect chemistry buddy in terms of the podcast. I would be able to do the podcast with most of you, and I think it'll be a lot of fun if I got to do it with a lot of you. Like, I'm going to be doing the podcast this week with Moshal since Stan is away. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think Moshal has a special comedic factor in him where he's going. We didn't even film yet, and I know it's going to be an awesome podcast because that's the type of guy Moshal is. But Stan's a special guy. Stan has it all, and he delves really deep into the statistics and the research that goes into the podcast. Excuse me. And I really, really have a special time with him. I really enjoy it. And we do the podcast again, like we said, out of love. Like, it's not. Forget the fact that I enjoy seeing Stan at least for an hour every week. I enjoy doing it. We really have fun sitting down in front of the microphone and doing it. And what goes through our mind every single podcast is, how can we make this awesome thing that we have going? How can we make it a million times better for these guys? They deserve it. It's such an awesome league, and we always look to strive to make it better, and that's all it comes down to. Let me another a final huge thanks to Kamish. Now, without him, without his display of dedication to the league, I don't think anybody would be giving a rat's ass about this league. The reason why we got into it is because we saw even the small stupid things, like a few years ago, let's say, when we had team name game. You know, Dag said, I'd like to see you guys change your team names every week. It's fun, it's exciting. So we upped our game every year. We upped our game, and it's not because we feel we need to up our game. It's because Dag shows a display of dedication to the league that makes us feel we have to make this a million times more awesome than he wants it to be. We're doing it for him, sort of, and it's the reason. He's the reason that I feel that I do this. Go out of my way to help in the Mazza media area. I do it because of him. Like, he's like sort of, you could say, an inspiration, a beacon of inspiration for who and what I want Mazza to be. And obviously, I don't know much about the background. The Constitution is spectacular. It's the behind the American Constitution. It's the greatest piece of American work ever created, and we're always improving on it. And that's Dag's dedication. Dag, if there's been talk over the last few years that Dag, the commissionship, it's been a little hard. We all, and I know we all want to. We all do it to help Dag and we all offer our help for what purpose? To make Dag's life easier. We all work for a living. We all do. We all have very little time in our days, but we all do it to. Dag throws his heart and soul into. We have a freaking website, guys. We have a Mazza League website that has statistics. It has breakdowns, it has videos, it has podcasts. No other league is this awesome. And that's a big thanks to the dedication that Dag gives to this league. And we wouldn't be anywhere without him. And you know what? It's a reason that Sam Beta, who's been gone for 8 years, decided, you know what, you guys really stepped up the game. I want back in. And that's the reason that Sam Beta's back in the league, because we really stepped up the game. And I think as it goes right now, we have, I think what's safe to assume, at least a 30-year wait list for this league. We have people that are on a wait list. If anybody decides, which I hope not, we have a great group of guys, but if anybody decides that, they need some time off or they need to drop out for whatever reasons, we have guys that are ready to take over a team as soon as possible, and the list is not like a list of 2 guys. It's a list of like 5-6 guys that can be viable candidates. And I think it's a strong testament to what we are as friends. And now I'm going to go ahead and start introducing what we have on Sunday. Sunday is Mazza Bowl, guys. Sunday is a staple in our league over the last 3 years. Something where even if you're injured, we find a way to bring you into this game. We weren't stopping. We weren't going to stop just because Nemo and Stan were injured. We went out of our way to say, okay, we're going to continue this game even if we have to lose Stan as a wide receiver. We're still going to play this game. Now, a lot of things are going to happen, a lot of different things. Is Stan going to run? Of course he's going to run. We have no doubt that Stan's going to play wide receiver on this game on Sunday. It's not a question. Is Nemo going to try to do some crazy-ass plays, cross the middle? Yeah, of course Nemo's going to do that. Dad gets to be wide receiver finally. He's so excited for this. Guys, we get to see Sam Beta try to make right. In his defense, he wasn't a Mazza League member last year. He sucked because he wasn't a Mazza League member. Now he's a Mazza League member. His game is going to be 100% different. He has a chip on his shoulder to prove he doesn't suck. He did last year. He has a chip to show I don't suck. Alsav, from what I understand, has been working to get his stamina up, to go from sitting on the bench 10 times a game to sitting on the bench only 9 times a game. He's working on that, and he will. He's been a hard-working guy, and we're all excited for that. Team Hormone Monsters and Team Shame Wizards. These are us, guys. What else we got? We got SVP. SVP's also got a chip on his shoulder. He's playing for something also. He's got, he was benched last year, and he was defending his MVP title, but he couldn't defend it. We understand that Mocas got into the game. It happens to the best of us. We all get a little excited. We all get a little into it. And it's a natural feeling. It's a natural competitive feeling. We don't take that away from you. But Ez is now playing to show, hey guys, that season was not a fluke. That year was not a fluke. Moshal, the guy's playing for his first ever Mazza Bowl win. He's waited 3 years for this. Every one of us have wins except for Moshal. Some of us have 2 wins. None of us have 3, but we're all looking. Moshal's looking for his first win, and he's determined this year. He's determined. We got Duke. We got Duke in this league. He's a late round pick. He could defend Ez. He can even burn Ez. He might even be able to catch a couple balls. He might even be able to quarterback. He might be the secret weapon that they have. He might be the X factor of that team. What about Tidy Whitey Charles? Charles is going to hook us up with some Mazza. We're all ready for it. We all want it. It's going to be the morning, so there's not going to be any dairy Mazza. There's not going to be any meat Mazza, so it's all going to be dairy. What does that come to prove? It comes to prove that the kibbeh is not going to suck. Why? Because there's no kibbeh. There's going to be dairy. It's not going to be meat. But, like I said, everybody's got something they're playing for. I'm sorry I'm driving, so you hear the beeping. Everybody's got that one thing. We know that we know that Nemo's coming straight from China. People are saying, hey, but Nemo might be jet-lagged. Guys, have you ever seen Nemo not come to the top of his game? When it comes to competitiveness, Nemo brings his shit, man. Yeah, no doubt. This is going to be a game for the lifetime. And you know what? We got someone documenting this game that's going to make us a video that's hopefully going to be amazing. We're going to be looking at this video in 15, 20 years from now. We're going to be showing our kids, look, hey, before I, became this fat lepcha that I am, look at your dad. Look at your dad playing football. Look at this. This is not just a game. This is what we live for. For the sole purpose of the camaraderie and getting all the boys together. This is what it's about. If this is not pumping you up, stay home. Stay home. We don't need you. If you're not getting excited for this game, if there's no jitters in your body, if there's no excitement in your arms and your legs, just the feeling, the tingle of excitement, then just give it up, guys. Stay home. Just let us know. We'll get a replacement. I'm sure Moses would love to fill in. We have guys that are literally coming in from New Jersey. 2 guys coming in from Deal, New Jersey, to come in and play. They're not just coming in. They're coming in anticipating and knowing that there's going to be a big pain in the ass of traffic. It's going to be an annoying drive for them because it's going to be Marathon Sunday. They're willing to sit in traffic for what? For the Mazza Bowl. 2 opposing teammates. 2 brother-in-laws. Sitting in the same car. Are they going to talk strategy with each other? No way. But you know what it's about? They're going to be talking about this game the whole car ride. You don't have to talk strategy. You don't have to talk playbook. You don't have to talk what they're going to do or what's, but they're going to be talking about the game because it's not about obviously it's about who wins and who loses. But at the end of the day, on Super Bowl Sunday, when we watch that video, we're not going to be telling you, you suck because you lost. That's not the way it's going to go. That's not the way we've ever operated. It's going to be watching that video while watching the Bucs in that Super Bowl, and we're going to be like, wow, guys, that was an awesome fucking game. That was an awesome day, and we had hell of a fun time, and that's what it's going to be about. Sunday is the day. Mazza Bowl. Get your asses excited. My opening monologue was supposed to be, I was aiming at about 10 minutes. I'm currently at 16. I got a little carried away, and I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. But I do want to say that the interview process was tons of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys listen to everything, and please, I encourage you, if you have any ideas on how to make it better, and how to make it more fun, any of the media process, let me know. I'm here for you guys. I want to help. But you know what? There's a lot of things in those interviews that are you're gonna be like, what the fuck did he just say? Call it out. Go to the chat. Say, Moshe, what the hell did you say in there? Or, Duke, are you freaking crazy? Go to the chat. Blow it up, guys. Blow up this chat, because that's what Mazza Bowl is all about. That's what Media Week is all about. And that's what we're all about in Mazza. Boys, enjoy.